Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another unboxing video, the series where I unbox my various streetwear, sneaker, and sometimes even jewelry purchases on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing another one. I'm going to be unboxing a navy pair of Polo Ralph Lauren Andrew pants that I picked up from Thrift and Found. So very quickly after I did that video talking about the two pairs of pants that I picked up from eBay, I went looking again. I did a search for Polo Ralph Lauren Andrew pants because I wanted more of them in my size in different colors to see what would come up. I bought the only pair in my size available at that time. So I thought, that's a bummer. It's the only one, but that's okay. I'll just do a search for Polo Ralph Lauren pants size 40 waist and see what comes up. And lo and behold, as I'm looking through from lowest price to highest price, there's a pair of Andrew pants in there, but it just didn't have Andrew pants in the title, so it didn't come up when I did that first search, but came up in the second. It's, I guess, why it's always worth in eBay and all those secondhand sites to just do a generic search for what you're looking for, because you might find exactly what you're after. It's just not appropriately named. And that's exactly what I've now obviously picked up. I've got a pair of size 40 waist, apparently length 32, Andrew pants in a navy with a very washed out, used fade to them. And that'll actually look really nice. And I picked it up from the eBay seller Thrift and Found, and it was very, very cheap. It was $11 shipping, and I think I paid like $17 or $15 for the pair of pants. So like $25 to $27 for a pair of pants that I really like. I can't complain. Again, this is why we like picking up things secondhand, because you save a lot of money doing it. But yeah, now that I've got it, let's unbox it. Let's get into this pair and see how they look. So I will open it up from this end and make sure that it's all okay from there. But yeah, guys, guess what? There's going to be a third unboxing video coming soon. Because I bought this navy pair and then I went back onto eBay and did the same search and I found another pair. Different model though. So I'm keen to try that Ralph Lauren model out, but I bought a different model for the third video. Coming soon, stay tuned. But here we are. Here is the pair here in a lovely Ziploc bag. I guess it's a bag in itself. It doesn't have a zip to lock it. But here are the pair of pants. Very well folded, very well wrapped up. Let's get them unwrapped up. Now from the photos, they actually looked a lot more worn. Yeah, I mean, like, look, this is how they look. You can see across the crotch area and the top of the thighs, it's a little bit lighter than the rest of the model. But like, from the photos, with how they were laid out, they looked super washed out and super worn in. This is actually a lot nicer at the fade that it has. But we know that these are Andrew pants. How? Well, I'll zoom right in. Here it is. Polo by Ralph Lauren Andrew pant. 100% cotton. And apart from the fade across the crotch area and the thighs, the rest of it's looking pretty good. And this one is an upgrade from the previous model that I did, because it's got a button this time. But I'll go get a button for the other one and I'll sew it on. We'll get it sorted. This pair, I'm gonna have to go check my previous model because mine didn't have a little thing to button it over here. Or maybe it did and someone cut it off. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go check that out on my tan model ones and see how they look. But here are the pants. Very keen to try them on. I'm sure they'll fit very much like the previous model did. Pleated design across the top. Looks very nice. Let's chuck them on and see how they are. And as always, I've worn the worst combination of clothing to show you the details. But here they are. And I gotta say, I don't know, man. These are not as long as, or as long as the tan colored ones that I had. So if this measures out to be a 32, wouldn't need like a 36, but I think these are actually shorter than they were first sold to me as. I think the actual length of these is probably more like a 28 inseam or something like that, because these are incredibly short, like incredibly short. But I mean, hey, look, they do exactly what we want from the Andrew pants. They sit at the waist, they don't sit at the hips. It's got that pleated design on the front of them, so it gives that kind of that volume for it. It's got that nice wear to it. The only problem is that I'm quite tall, so the length does look a little goofy on me, as you can see. It exposes some ankle there. That's scandalous. But the fit is exactly what I want. I think what I'm really going to have to look out for is 40 waist, 34 length, and that is super awkward to find, especially on the secondary market. I wouldn't even know if they make them in a 34 length, but it's either got to be a 32 length that I got to have or a 34. But one thing I will say that I like about the Andrew pants, it comes in at the waist and it creates this really nice shape of fanning out with the pleated design and then tucked in nicely at the waist. And I know traditionally that would be quite an effeminate touch. I think it just creates this nice silhouette for myself where I have a shirt that comes in at the waist, but then the pants come back out again, and I kind of like that look. It is really nice. Again, can you tell they're navy? Hopefully so from the footage. If not, it's that dark that the black shirt works with the navy. But I don't even need a belt. I don't even need a belt for them. The 40 fits that perfectly. That's why I was so confident that those Giorgio Armani suit pants were going to fit, but they are a bit tight on me, so I might have to go at 42 if I'm looking at future models of that. But all in all, I'm happy with them. My only critique, wish that they were a little bit longer. But the thighs fit really nicely. I like where they sit. Lovely pair of pants. And really, I'm complaining, I'm moaning about what? A $25 pair of pants? Really? If I wanted perfect pants, I should go buy perfect tailored pants. That is coming soon, once I save up a lot of money. But I will be buying some suit pants and linen pants that are more tailored made. I'm on a journey here. I want to find the perfect pants, especially for someone who's a size 40 waist and like a 32, maybe a 34 in length, depending on how I want it to sit. Because it turns out it's a lot more difficult than I initially thought it was going to be. But yeah, this is only because as well, now that I'm wearing pants that sit at the waist, like pants used to always fit me because I used to wear them at the hips and they used to, you know, go down far enough. But now that we're moving them a couple inches up, that length is not long enough for me as a tall person. So this is why the journey is the journey is. It's a lot more difficult to find pants once they start sitting at the waist in that kind of capacity if you're tall. If you're not tall, you're probably good to go. But again, I will keep promoting them. Guys, I'm telling you, if you want to get into pants that sit at the waist, have your waistband actually sit at your waist, start with the Polo Ralph Lauren Andrew pants, move into maybe the Wrangler Cowboy Cut or the 13 MWZs, however they're referred to, maybe get a pair of Uniqlo dress pants. All of those options are fantastic. And there are also 3 different options: dress pants, jeans, and chinos. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on the Andrew pants. I love them. This pair I wish was a bit longer, but that's okay. Let me know how you feel about those pants down in that comment section below. Well, that is them unboxed, guys. The Polo Ralph Lauren Andrew pants in a navy, a very lovely navy, may I also add. I will be keen to pick up a lot more of them. I'm going to be looking for a size 40 or 42 in the waist with a length of probably at least a 32, probably a 34 ideally. But the cut of them is fantastic. I just need them that little bit longer because I am a long dude. And I suppose I could get the hems, like I could get them like undone. That would give me another 2 inches. Maybe that's why my other pair feels longer. they didn't look undone in my previous model. I'm gonna have to look at them and compare, but really it's just the ever-going struggles of them not being long enough. But like I said, I am looking at custom pants now to get like the best fit, because I love pants that sit at the waist. I've moved on from pants that sit at the hips. I can't do it anymore, guys. It's just not gonna work. But then now I'm facing this issue where they're not long enough. So I'm glad that I'm experimenting on the cheaper scale before going something crazy, but I'll have to keep on the hunt for some Polo Ralph Lauren Andrew pants that are quite long. Hopefully this third pair, which is a different model that I bought, hopefully that'll be the best fitting one. Stay tuned. But let me know if you guys have any recommendations for a big guy like me, size 40 waist, 32 length or more. Send me those recommendations. Let me know if they ship to Australia. I would love to try different models that sit at the waist out. So keep me in the loop. Send them to me on Instagram. I will more than happily buy a pair and try them out on the channel. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering everything that I'm unboxing on the channel, make sure to give me the 3 indicators I'm always asking you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, I'm trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,970 subscribers. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of October. But that is everything I have to say about these lovely pants. I will be wearing them and I will be on the forever hunt for a longer pair. But thank you, Thrift and Find, for selling them to me so cheap. It's a lovely pair to have. I keep them on me. And yeah, that's everything I really have to say, guys. So until the next streetwear talk video, until the next sneaker talk video, until the next unboxing video in general, I'll catch you later.